The information shared in this series is sensitive and pertains to matters that are still in progress.
Out to the world, share my pride. Know my worth, advocacy for right. Community strong, we own the night. This is our time for our best events. Share the colors our flag represents. Red for life, come together, rise above.
What's up, y'all? What's good? So, first of all, I want to say I miss y'all. I miss y'all. Number one. Number two, check out. First of all, I wanted to try out my new mic. Let's start there. I definitely want to try it out. Second of all, I want y'all to notice that I am coming out with a new series called Church Closets. Church Closets is what we kind of started doing back, I think I want to say like April sometime or whatever, when I was going live on Mondays and we were sharing stories. But I am creating a platform to where we are able to share our stories, our coming out stories. My coming out story definitely has to do with the church. And we are also learning to deconstruct from religious traditions. That is the goal. That is the plan of Church Closets. Church Closets will take place randomly throughout the week. I will post a video. I may even go live. I will be in different locations. I will have different people on the platform. And we're going to share our coming out story and see how the church relates to it. That is the plan for Church Closets. So if you are looking forward to it, if you want to be a guest on the platform as well, let me know. Let me know, because I definitely would love to hear y'all's stories. I would love to hear y'all's coming out stories. I would love to hear your upbringing, how you discovered that you were attracted to the same gender, how you knew who you were going to be, what you went through, what you experienced. I know with mine, again, being raised in a religious home, it was kind of hard to be able to understand, you know, what it was that I was really feeling and to even acknowledge what I was feeling because of how I was raised. So I'm creating this space for us to be able to have those conversations, for me to be able to share my story from beginning to end without being afraid or ashamed of who's involved and who did what. Because as I've heard multiple times, if you really loved me, you would have treated me better. If you didn't want me to express or expose who you were to me, you should have treated me better. You should have treated me better. If you didn't want to be the villain in my story, you should have treated me better. Now, I do want to put this disclaimer out there as well, that matters in this series are definitely still situations that are being worked on. So I'm not here to bash anybody. I'm not here to, hurt anyone's feelings. I'm not here to make anyone look bad. Of course, in situations that we're not familiar with, and nor do we understand, we tend to respond in certain ways. We tend to respond with our first mind. Now, being raised in a religious home, of course, it's easier to respond in a way of protecting religion, right? So that's how I was raised. And a lot of the things that I will talk about on Church Closets, dealing with my personal story, will be maybe triggering for some people, will be like, oh man, it was bogus. It will have you in your feelings. Trust and believe. Now, as much as I wanted to do a big production with Church Closets, I was like, you know what? I'm going to just do it. Because if I continue to to try to do a big production, if I continue to try to make it bigger than what it actually is, it's never going to get put out. Because I keep thinking about the things that I don't have, the location, where I'm trying to do all of that. My goal is to actually start filming at Starbucks. Just sitting down, having a nice cup of Joe. I think is that coffee? Y'all know. Having, some type of something, but I want my location to be different every time. Sometimes it's going to be pre-recorded and I'm sitting having a conversation with a bro, with a cousin, with a family member, something like that. But I want to really share my story and I want to get to the depths of it. And it may go past June, but my goal to do this is to do it in June, of course, for Pride Month. Shout out to, shout out to the community. Happy Pride and thank you to our allies. But my goal is to do it for June, to introduce it in June, and to possibly keep it going throughout the year. So again, I don't have a necessary schedule set for a day, but I do know that I will be posting content. I will be posting lives. I will be going live. I will be sharing, conversations that I'll have with people, whether it's 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, But I will have some of the dopest people in my life on this podcast. I will have some of the people that may have been involved in the situation on the podcast. Now, that's if we've come to a place where we can have a conversation and we both can acknowledge where we went wrong, things like that. We only pray and hope for that to happen. You feel me? So, this podcast, this platform right here has been trying to start for the last, I want to say 5 years now. And now it is time for me to get it going. I can't wait no longer. And I really, really feel the need to just put this out there. So this is not just for me to free myself, but this is for anybody out there that feels the need to find or search for a community that supports them. Whether you're young, whether you're middle-aged, whether you're older, wise, all of that, there is definitely a community that will support where you are, that will stand with you in where you are. If I had a me growing up, I think things would have been a little bit easier. They probably would have been a little more complicated because I did not know that I was in the position that I was in until I came out of it. I didn't know that I was in something until I came out. Pun intended. So, so this platform is not to shame anybody. It's not to make anybody feel, weird, different, indifferent, or anything. It's also not to bash the church. But there are a lot of ways and a lot of things in the church that definitely will cause us to suppress who we are because of their ignorance and because of their religious beliefs. So once we learn how to really deconstruct and get an understanding for ourselves, it becomes easier. So again, this is, actually, I want to dedicate this to the younger me. So this is to you, younger me. Looking forward, if you keep pressing, I promise you it gets better. It gets better. Don't think that you're weird. Don't think that you're off. Don't be jealous of people that get to be who they are and you feel like you don't. It's easier to be that way. It's easier to take it against or take it up, out on people who definitely get to live their lifestyle and you don't. But recognize that you will endure. You will meet a community of people that support you, that see you, that recognize and acknowledge the fact that God is definitely still love. So, thank y'all for tuning in. This is just a short little memo because I wanted y'all to know what this is, what's about to happen, what's about to take place. Thank y'all for supporting Patreon. If you have not done so, tap in, patreon.com/ALUfam. That is where I will be posting and going live about church closets. Now I'm thinking about doing it on TikTok as well. We'll see. But ALU fam, patreon.com/ALU fam, as well as YouTube, ALU-fam on YouTube. Okay. So get ready. It's about to be a ride. I'm looking to have at least 4 of these out by June or in June, this month, at least this month, because it is June. This month, I'm looking to have episodes. I'm not even going to put a number on it. I just want to put out episodes, and they're going to look different. They're going to be short. They're going to be long. They're going to be however, but bear with me. Okay. It's a story about my queer-ish life. Bear with me. Take this ride with me, and hopefully real soon we'll be able to take a ride with you. All right. Much love to y'all. Peace, love, hair grease. I love y'all, and I hope to see y'all soon. Y'all tap in. All right. Peace out.